Good morning, guys, and welcome to my golden retriever's morning routine. A lot of you guys have asked for an updated one, especially one just focusing on my girls. So today that is exactly what you are going to get. So we wake up in the morning, usually around 6 o'clock when my alarm goes off, unless they wake me up first. And the first thing I say to them is, who wants food? Then I turn off the bed, and my husband already took Coba out once this morning, so I didn't have to do that. Usually upon waking up, that is the first thing that we do. My husband's already at work, so I take the girls out of the room, and then we immediately get to work with the food. The first thing I do is open the fridge, grab some cold bottled water for them, and then I fill up their water dishes. I always do Larsey's first, and then I will do Coba's. Once both of those are full, I will grab Larsey's food dish and go fill it up. So Larsey eats Royal Canin adult food for golden retrievers, and she gets 1 cup every single meal. So we feed them in the morning and breakfast around 6 o'clock, then lunch is usually around noon, and then dinner is usually around 8:30. So Larsey gets 1 cup. Then I will grab this bag of chippin' silver carp to add in a couple pieces into their food. Then I grab Coba's bowl, go fill up hers. She is eating Royal Canin as well, except she is eating the golden retriever puppy food. She is going to eat this until she gets over 15 months old, and then she will go into the adult with Larsey. So Coba also is eating 1 cup every single meal. So the measuring cup that we have in her bag is only half of a cup. That's why I'm giving her 2 scoops. But in the morning, I have to spice it up. I always make the morning really fun because I feel like eating the same thing every day has got to be really boring. So I get my blueberries out, get some raspberries. This is what the bowls look like initially. Then I will take some of that chippin that I mentioned, the silver carp. I will get a little handful, and then I will just try to divvy up a handful of the little pieces between Larsey's bowl and between Coba's bowl. And next I will go to the fruit. I will take the blueberries, and then I usually try to give them anywhere between 10 to 20 blueberries a piece, depending on how much activity we're going to be doing for the day. So I will count them out, try to space them out in the bowl, even though they both eat like vacuums, as you'll see. Then I will go on to the raspberries. Sometimes I will put like little apple slices or different types of fruit, maybe cut up a banana. Sometimes I'll make some chicken and rice and put in there, but usually I try to stay consistent with the fruit because that's always their favorite. Same thing with the berries. I'll count out a certain amount, try to make them even, try to evenly separate them in between the 2 dishes. And then the last part that I add on there is their pip treats. So I always get them Pips treats with their names on it. I just think it's really, really cute. They're super healthy. They're all organic. There's only 3 ingredients in them. So I don't feel guilty giving them these treats. I enjoy giving them these treats because I know it is going to be good for them. So they both get these little bones that say their names on them, and I just stick it right on top of each of their bowls. So Coba gets one in the morning with her breakfast. It says Coba J on it, and then Larsey will get a bone on her bowl every morning that says Larsey on it. So usually they come in a tin, but these are actually just the refill bags since we go through so many of them. Okay. Sit. Good girls, stay. So for every single meal, the girls have to sit there and wait until we tell them that they can go to get their meals. So in the morning, they are obviously super antsy to get their breakfast, but they know that they have to sit there and they have to wait until we say it's okay for them to go. Stay. Go. And this is exactly how they sit every single time. By the way, they always sit on the opposite sides of their bowls, and Coba always has to like jump over Larsey. They've done this ever since we brought Coba home. I'm not really sure why, but as you can see, as soon as they're released to their food, they go wild and start sucking it down, which is why they both have to eat out of a slow feeder bowl, which definitely helps, but they still manage to suck it down pretty dang fast. And then once they're done with their own bowls, they will get a drink. and go through and lick their bowls again to make sure they didn't leave any crumbs behind, and then they will switch places and then lick each other's bowls to make sure that the other one didn't leave any crumbs behind either. Usually once they are done doing this, then Coba goes to the door because she has to go outside. She still will not ring the smart bell. She'll sit by it, she'll look at you, she'll let you push it for her, but she will not actually push it herself. Coba's harness is the red one, and then Larsey's, as you can see, is the pink one. So this is really helpful just to have their poop bags right there, and then also have the urine flashlight, so that way whenever it's dark and we take them out, we can see what we're doing. And then we have like our summer shoes that we mutually share, the little slides, and then we also have the rainy shoes that we share whenever it is icky and muddy outside. So Coba is definitely a rock star when it comes to going potty because she goes outside, she finds her spot, does her business, and she's good. Larsey is the wanderer, but as you can see, Coba, she's got it down. Once we get to the stairs, I say, all done, and they know to go up the stairs, and then Big Sissy is going to be in the window waiting for Baby Sissy to come back. Once Coba's done, she knows she has to come sit down and get her paws cleaned off before she's able to get off the runner and go play. So the girls are really good about this because they're so used to us doing it, and then I will take their harness off once they're done and go hang it back up, and then it is time for Larsey's turn. Larsey, push. Good girl. Then when I take Larsey out, hers is a little bit different. I actually make Larsey wait at the top of the steps until I get almost down to the bottom before she's allowed to go. Just so that way, like when it's icy out and stuff, she doesn't like pull me down the steps. This is something that I started with her quite a while ago, and she's usually really good about waiting up there until I tell her that she's able to go. So in the backyard, Larsey loves going to the right to go potty, and Coba loves staying on the left side. So they kind of have like their own little sides when it comes to going potty back there. Good girl, come on. You gotta go poopies or no poopies? All done. Drop it. Good girl, leave it. And once Larsey comes inside, I do the exact same thing. Make her sit on the rug, clean off all of her paws before she's able to go. Got some My Bookies out there, but then I will get her harness off, grab the poop bags, take them out, and then I will change out the towel. So the towel that we use to clean off their feet, we have a new one for every single day. Then it's time for some playtime. And usually this means picking up a toy and playing keep away with your sister. While they play, that is usually my time to get ready, and then it's time to brush their teeth, which I am a dental hygienist if you did not know, so this is super important to me that their teeth are brushed every morning and every night, and the girls love brushing their teeth. They will, as you can see, fight over who gets to go first. Larsey always goes first. I use the Vet's Best toothpaste, just a tiny little drop every single morning, every single night. I usually try to do at least a minute or two on each of the girls, just kind of depends on how long they are willing to let me brush for them. Larsey likes to just kind of do her own thing. She does not like when I grab her snout and make sure that I'm actually getting all the spots correctly, but overall she does really good. With Larsey, I use a long-handled brush just because it's so much easier to get all the way to the back with her snout being so long. And I like that there is like a triangle taper to the toothbrush, which makes it a lot easier for brushing all the way to the back. And then there's this really skinny end on the other side, which is really nice for her front teeth. And then for Coba, I'm still using a brush with 3 different sides, just because her snout is not quite as big as Larsey's is. She does have all of her adult teeth in, so I will be switching her as soon as she is done with this toothbrush. But Coba does not mind when I grab her snout and make sure that I am getting all of these spots. She is not as picky as Miss Larsey is. Once both of them have their teeth brushed, I will usually do like a quick little cleanup of all their toys that they got out for the morning, just so that way it's not a total disaster whenever we come home. Then by this time, it is usually time for me to get going to go to work, so I will get my camera set up so that way it is pointing at their crates and I can check on them whenever I want when I'm at work, which just honestly gives me such a big peace of mind. I love having this. And then I will put the girls in their crates. I will give them each a treat whenever they go in. They do not give me any issue. They don't fight me on it. Each of them love their crates, and I think that they honestly just love being beside each other. As you will notice in like my previous videos, Larsey was always just left out whenever we were home for the longest time, and then like 2 months ago-ish, she started getting a little naughty. So we ended up going back to a crate with her just for her own safety, and she's been doing great with it ever since. I feel like she kind of likes being next to Coba. So Larsey has her favorite ball in here, and she also has a Playology peanut butter stick as well, and Coba has a pork sausage Playology stick. I like to turn on the TV for them just for sound. Usually it's Nickelodeon or the Disney Channel, and that's their morning routine. I hope you guys enjoy. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll see you guys in the next video.